Well, of course, turkey and football own Thanksgiving Day, but we do have basketball, too. The Utes opening up the Wooden Legacy Tournament in Fullerton tonight. They have 3 games this week, opening up with Hawaii tonight. 9:30 tip early in the first half. Timmy Allen, he ties it at 9. Allen with 7 of the Utes' first 9. Then it was Jace Johnson, back-to-back buckets to give the Utes a 3-point lead. Cedric Bearfield finds Riley Batten. But right now, the Utes are trailing Hawaii by 9 with a minute left in the first half. When Tony Finau was growing up in Rose Park, he didn't have the luxury of having enough money for golf lessons or to pay for many rounds of golf, so he learned to golf in his garage. Well, now, over 20 years later, Tony is 14th in the world golf standings, and he's earned over $5 million on the PGA Tour last season. And Tuesday night, he went back to Rose Park, donated 1,000 turkeys to give to families a Thanksgiving meal that they may otherwise not have had a chance to enjoy.
We reached out to some local church leaders, some principals, and asked, can we help in this area? We want to do like a turkey drive, provide some food for some of the families that need it. And the response was very much in favor of having this event. So having that be the response, I knew that I needed to do it again. So that last year was a big deal, but this year seems to, we want it to be bigger, and it definitely is that. But I grew up in this area, and that's why I knew I kind of stumbled upon maybe providing some food for some families in need. And so you never want to hear that that's the case, that so many families need the help. But as a foundation, that's what we want to do. We continue to inspire some of these younger generation kids, and especially give back to the less fortunate and maybe those that haven't had their way in life. So I love Rose Park. I love being from here, and I want to do my best to give back to a community that's given me so much. It's a great community. There's a lot of need here, and a lot of things that I feel like I can help with. I grew up in an area that was a little troubled with some gangs and different things like that, and some drug problems. But it was an incredible place still to grow up. Very family-oriented and a lot of great people. So I never lose sight of that, and I want to give back to those that are less fortunate here in Rose Park. It's a privilege to be in a position to give back, and one that I take pretty seriously, because I know what it's like to not maybe be less fortunate, maybe be a little less privileged. So whenever you can give out a lending hand to those that need it, I think is a good thing.
Tony Finau Foundation is doing a lot of great things, and that's Tony giving back and hasn't forgotten where he came from.
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah. Don't you love it when the athletes remember their hometowns?
And he does. He tries to do everything he can from his success to help someone get there.
All right, we'll be right back.